How many times do you have to get used, played, lied to before you put up that very invisible, strong wall? I'm here to tell you I'm done being gullible. I am done being naive. I am here to explain to you why. I trust nobody. Now wait. Now, if you sat there and watched that and you didn't hit the like button, you're petty. Now, would you believe me if I told you you've been lied to for your entire life? You don't believe me? They told you there was a tooth fairy. They told you a fat man comes down the chimney and puts presents by a tree. I don't even know how I believe that because I never seen a chimney in real life. And you want to know what the worst part is? When you finally find out the truth, the person that tells you is so heartless.
What are you going to ask Santa for this Christmas?
Bro, Santa's not real.
The people that are supposed to care for you, protect you, and love you unconditionally lied to you. Lied to you for years. For what? And nobody wants to be the last kid to know that there's no such thing as an Easter bunny. You never really recover from deception. And when your relationship with anybody starts off with a lie, it doesn't end well. You know, they always talk about teenagers walking around with attitudes and don't want to be bothered and lock themselves in their room. Now we know why. You liars.
No, I'm not going. Period. I'm not going to sit in this dumb.
And they have the nerve to blame it on hormones. Listen here. When you've been lied to for over 10 years, from a baby all the way to a preteen, you start leaning on people that may not be good for you. A young, innocent teenage girl will attach herself to a boy in high school that does her dirty. And then a young man might be in love with a high school girl that's out of his league. In my situation, it was totally different and it was worse. When they say love is blind, they're not lying. Because when you're truly in love with somebody, I'm not saying I knew what love is when I was young, but when you're in love with somebody, you don't notice any of their flaws, the major flaws. She was ugly. You don't even know if the feelings are mutual. Sometimes people don't even care. When they're in love with somebody, they just want to be around them as much as possible and do for them as much as possible. Listen, this is embarrassing to say, kinda, but I made brownies for this girl. I made a Build-A-Bear. I even named the Build-A-Bear. I don't remember what the name was. I did all this stuff for her. And all she did was just take. And while I was running around her throughout high school, she was running after other boys, giving them attention. I'm starting to sound like Drake.
Cups of the rose.
And my friends, so-called friends, they let me do it. They probably made fun of me behind my back. But I know what they didn't do. I know for sure I know what they didn't do. They didn't take me aside and tell me to chill. They didn't say, hey, chill out. She don't like you the same. No, they let me look crazy all those years. What kind of friend are you? So if you're keeping up so far, parents lied to me, friends lied to me, ugly girlfriend played me and used me. Oh, it gets worse. Because when you've been lied to for your entire life, at some point, you start searching for the truth. And that's where the conspiracy theorist comes in. And we all have a little bit of conspiracy theorists in us, in our head. We want to know what's real. So you do a little deep dive and you find out the new year don't even start January 1st. It starts at the beginning of spring, April Fools. And then we move on to February. Everybody loves February. Why? Because of Valentine's Day. And on Valentine's Day, you go out and get your loved ones a balloon, flower, and candy. Spend over $70 on BS, only to find out that Valentine's Day is based off of a massacre that happened in Chicago, Illinois in 1929. And you're trying to have sex on that day. The moon landing in 1969 may be fake. Aliens may or may not be real. We may be living in a simulation. Who the knows? So I got to the point where I trust nobody. I believe half of what I see and none of what I hear. So if you say you enjoy my content, but you're not subscribed and you never hit the like button, you're just another person that's lying to me for no reason.